Good morning, everyone. My name is Donna Brown, and I'm an Access Consciousness certified facilitator, and we're using the tools of Access today. So, what simple act of consciousness can you choose to change the world right away? The second act of consciousness from the Choice of Possibilities manuals says, never buy a judgment. Okay, so buying judgments is an act of unconsciousness or anti-consciousness. How much of your awareness have you shut off as a result of judgment? Someone judges you, how you dress, and then what happens? You have a need to react. So if you agree with them, you're going into judgment of you. And if you resist and react, which puts you into a defensive position where you cut off parts and pieces of yourself, that puts you in that perpetual chain reaction of always having to react. So why would you buy a judgment of you? If someone says you have to have, which are words you hear all the time, you have to have a purpose in your life, or you have to have $1 million to be happy, or you have to have a car to be considered an adult, do you get to choose, or do you go into the rightness and wrongness of their position? You go into judgment. Judgment of them, judgment of you. Okay, never buy a judgment. Purpose is just another form of a creation system of judgment. You have to, if you have a purpose, you have to determine whether you're doing it right, whether it's relevant, whether it's not relevant, where it's wrong. It's just puts you into that loop once again. You can be happy without $1 million, yet you're going to judge yourself if you don't have that kind of money. So I met a young lady, and it was interesting because she came to my house on a bars trade, and she was crying because she hit her 40th birthday and she hadn't made $1 million. And she'd already decided that that's what she had to have by that age, or she was a failure. Okay? At what age have you judged you? At what age did you decide you were a failure? Who says you have to have a car? Who says you have to act like an adult? What is the definition of an adult? And who gave it to you? Because there's 1 million definitions by 1 million different people. And who gave you those? So who does all of that belong to? And will you please return to sender with consciousness now? All judgment is a lie. All of it, all of it, all of it. I'm just starting to get it. All of it. All judgment is a lie. It's based on somebody else's point of view. And when you catch yourself judging you for anything, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Ask. If I wasn't wrong, what could I choose? If I wasn't wrong, what could I create? What choices do I have here? I love that because we always have a choice. We have a choice with everything, even though we think sometimes we live in the land of no choice. And then I want you to go into the wonder of it all. I wonder what it'd be like not to judge myself about this. I wonder what it'd take to step out of judgment. I wonder how quickly I can come up with a different choice or a different solution or a different way of being. So how has being a judge kept you from stepping into the greatness that you be for all eternity? And everything that doesn't allow that in the big five, will you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Now we're going to use the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement, which is right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POC, all nine, shorts, boys, POVIDs, and beyonds. All judgment is a lie. All of it, all of it, all of it. Never buy a judgment. That's the act of consciousness we're looking at today. What act of consciousness can you be or do today that will create a different reality right away? I wonder what a judgment-free world would look like.